How's it going, everybody? I'm Lewis and we've got the Colourful Golems and Graphical Improvements update from the Old School RuneScape team. This update brings in a lot of things from the most recent content polls, so let's start off with recolouring rock golems. If you're a lucky player that's managed to get yourself a rock golem pet, you can now recolour it by using an ore on it. You can get tin, copper, iron, fluorite, silver, coal, gold, mithril, granite, adamantite and runite. As well as that, they've added a new rock in the Feldip Hill area, which lets you restore the rock golem to its original form. Next, we've got graphics quality of life improvements. First of all, they've darkened the Elite Void set, which I feel makes it look more appropriate for Void armor. They've darkened the uncharged version of Dragonstone jewelry and Pharaoh scepters, to make it easier to distinguish between a charged and uncharged piece of jewelry. The scrolls of redirection now have a new appearance, which means you will no longer be mixing them up with clue scrolls. The Lava Battle Staff now has an ornament kit that you can get from the Bounty Hunter store for the cost of 250,000 bounties. As well as that, you can get the NPC Thormak to enchant your battle staff to create a Lava Mystic staff, at the usual price of 20k. At any time if you've got this staff, you can reverse it back to the regular Lava staff if you click the revert option, however you won't get the ornament kit back. Next, new haircuts. Each gender now has 24 haircuts, which should hopefully allow for a really good variation of player haircuts and player styles. And the final graphical improvement we've got is the addition animations, which you now perform when you're creating battle staffs or making wine. Next, the prayer scroll and raid drop changes. Since they last changed the Dexterious and Arcane prayer scroll drop rates, they've not really seen much of a change in price, and they really want to make sure it does drop down in price, making it more available for players. So they've doubled the chance of receiving either a Dexterious or Arcane prayer scroll. However, when they made this update, it changed how the unique drop table was working in raids. So what they've done is increase the overall chance of receiving a unique drop by about 30%, which means the chance of receiving any non-prayer scroll unique has not changed with this update. Essentially what they're saying is they've tried to keep the drop table as balanced as possible. As well as that, they've seen a lot less Olm pets than they wanted, so they've made it substantially more common. However, it's still a rare pet. Before this update, they only had 12 in game, so well done to those players for getting them. I imagine just before this update, you were the talk of the town. Finally, in other news, they've reorganised the teleport ops on the silver jewellery to be more consistent with other jewellery. Most silver jewellery can now be destroyed to reset the charges. And the Elder Maul, Dragon Throwing Axe and Dragon Sword have been added to the Last Man Standing. Moving on to the bug fixes, they've corrected some arithmetic behind the improved Barrows interface. They fixed a spelling error in the tooltip for Augury. They've added Castle Wars bracelets and Dragon Throwing Axes to the Tournament World chest. Leaving a chat channel whilst in a Clan Wars battle now requires you to right click in order to leave. They fixed the typo when attempting to create combination runes without the appropriate talisman. They fixed the typo in Count Check's dialogue. They've removed unnecessary talk to ops from some Fremennik gods in Yahitzo and Nea's Knots. And the Ardoin elite task to cast Ice Barrage in Castle Wars will now correctly unlock on all levels of the map. This week's update seems very nice, lots of small updates from the recent polls. If you want to discuss this update with the Old School RuneScape team, please do so on the forums, and if you want to discuss this with me, please do so in my comments below. If you want to watch my video on the latest Old School RuneScape poll, please click here for the 10 PVM suggestions. And if you want to watch my video on the latest Old School RuneScape update, please click here for Silver Jewelry, Tournament World and Quality of Life. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the Old School RuneScape updates, dev blogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.